Good morning on the Sam Cam. Welcome into our Positive People Minute here, starting in about 1 minute. 1 minute from now. Right now, Steve Perry is singing "Oh Sherry," Steve Perry. So I'm going to let him finish, or he might get upset. Got some things coming up here. Also, some rain coming in. Showers mostly this afternoon. Some of you will see that. Others will not get a drop today. So it's going to be very widely scattered. I've got on a short sleeve shirt here this morning because it feels so good outside. Temperature is 57 right now at 7:14, and we're going to warm up to around 70 today. Got a lot of things to talk about here. Here we go in about 20 seconds. Da-da-da.
And now for some sunshine in your day. It's the Positive People Minute, sponsored by Flora Templeton Stuart, attorney at law.
Yes, it's the time of the morning when we tell you a lot of positive things that are going on, important things in our community. The Positive People Minute, sponsored by Flora Templeton Stuart, attorney at law. And we're on the Sam Cam. We're in the Sam channel this morning. Subscribe if you would like. On YouTube, just search for Sam Channel BG, and we're there. We're also on Facebook Live, on the radio, streaming live to bowlinggreensam.com, and on your devices via the TuneIn app. We're all over the place. It's hard to keep up. We're all over the place. All right, so spring is here, and things are coming back to life. People are getting out and about. But the American Red Cross wants you to remember that the need for blood is still there. We still have surgeries going on. Unfortunately, we still have accidents going on. We still have the need for all types of blood, but especially type O. Type O right now, if you know you're type O, we really need you to step up. And so Saturday, if you're in Clarkson, go to the Clarkson City Hall and Police Department from noon until 5 this coming Saturday, and you can donate blood. But before you go, we need you to, of course, go in and pre-register. You do that by going to redcrossblood.org, redcrossblood.org, or you can download the American Red Cross Blood app and pick your time that you're going to go between noon and 5 this Saturday. Clarkson City Hall and Police Department. They're in Grayson County. Easy to do, and then you're in. You're done. Now, March is also American Red Cross Month, and Sam 100.7, along with WBKO, partnering together to bring a day of giving. This is going to be tomorrow. As a matter of fact, later this morning, Jennifer Capps, who's the executive director of the South Central Kentucky chapter of the American Red Cross, will be here live sometime around 8:30 or after. And she's going to discuss the day of giving, which is all day tomorrow. And really, it's just an opportunity for you to help replenish and supply the local chapter with the funding needed for future disasters. And these disasters can happen anytime. Hey, we have a threat of severe weather on Thursday. We don't know how bad it's going to be, but it could be one of those situations where somebody gets flooded out, or they have to stay in a hotel for some reason, or there's blood donations that are needed because of that. They want to be ready. In order to be ready, they need funding. All the funding from American Red Cross comes from you. And so tomorrow, we're not only going to ask for that, but we're also going to give you an opportunity, if you want to be an American Red Cross volunteer. We will tell you, in fact, Jennifer will tell you this morning how to get trained to be a volunteer for the American Red Cross. In a disaster, if you're one of those people who's like, man, I wish I was there to help. Hey, there's your opportunity right there. So be listening this morning for that. And then all day tomorrow, we'll be giving out a phone number and a way that you can make a donation to the American Red Cross during American Red Cross Month. All right. Also coming up Saturday is the Family Enrichment Center's 25th annual Run Walk for Children. Still got time to sign up for that. It's going to be at Ephraim White Park. All you got to do is go to runwalkky.com. Runwalkky.com. Yes, they are actually doing a real run walk, but also if you don't want to participate that way, they're also offering a virtual run walk. Just go to runwalkky.com and you'll be able to register and participate. And that will for this edition of Positive People, sponsored by Flora Templeton Stuart, attorney at law. All right. So as far as weather is concerned, not a whole lot going on. We're seeing a few clouds, but radar is pretty clear at the moment. But I do think we'll start to see some scattered showers come later this morning. Well, let's see who's in the chat room over here. Good morning, Danita, Reba, Rosemary, Kyle, Timothy, Brenda, Sue, Ruthie, Pat, Jen, Eric, Roger, Sheila, Danny, Sonetta. Yeah, all of you this morning. Wow, that's a good bunch. Thank you for tuning in on the Sam Cam this morning and in the Sam channel. Yeah, just regarding Thursday, I do think it's mostly going to be a heavy rain event. We could pick up a good 2 inches of rain on Thursday, starting really Wednesday night, tomorrow night, all day Thursday, and into very early Friday morning. Like I said, 1 to 2 inches, 1.5 to 2 inches of rain will be pretty common. But there's also that severe weather threat, and already, excuse me, places like Bowling Green and to the west and southwest are under that level 2 severe weather threat, which is a slight risk. You've got level 1 marginal, level 2 slight. So we're in the level 2 area. Just given the dynamics of this system, it's a rather charged up system. Will it be anything like last week's severe weather outbreak? I don't think so. Simply because we're talking a lot more of a wet system rather than a potentially charged or energized dynamic system that's going to bring a lot of tornadoes. The threat will be there. It's just something that we'll just have to see how it develops. It could be one of those situations where we get storms late Wednesday night into Thursday morning. We get that break during the day Thursday where the sun could come out and energize the atmosphere. And then Thursday evening is when we could see that round of severe weather. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. And of course, tomorrow I'll give you the big heads up, the outline of everything. We'll look at radars and I'll look at the setup for you tomorrow morning in this post, and then maybe even later tomorrow with a separate post if I see, there's no need for me to get on here and just drone on about what could happen. I'm just going to tell you it just prepare for it happening. And then if I see it with new information and new data, the latest data coming in that looks like it's really going to be something to be real concerned about, I mean, seriously concerned about, more than just a strong storm or two, then I will make the time to do one of these videos at an off time, but you'll get the notice if you're subscribed to the Sam channel on YouTube. You'll get a notification that I'm going to do that. Same thing on Facebook, so you'll know when to watch. But otherwise, it's just a lot of hype, and I don't want to get into that. I'm done with the hype. Been done with the hype. I'm not going to hype up anything. Just saying that there's a lot of rain coming Thursday with some thunderstorms, and there's a risk we could get some strong storms, but we may not. So until I'm a little more confident in that, I'm not going to waste your time with doing a video just to do a video. When it's important and it's a real threat, you'll know it because I'll be here at an odd time doing the weather. So that's how it works for me. Not for everybody, but for me. So just to let you know. All right, you guys have a great day. Thanks as always for watching. God bless, and I will see you back here tomorrow.